How's it going, everyone? This is the Thought Provoker. All right, straight to the point. A pet peeve of mine. I repeat, a pet peeve of mine. Something that annoys me to some degree is being left unread. Now, I want to make this very clear, right? I want people to really, really listen, like really pay attention, because I want to make myself super clear. I do not have a problem with people not replying ASAP. That's fine. I have no issue with that. For whatever reason, they could be super busy. Whatever the reason, it could be a reason such as, I just simply don't want to reply right now. That's fine. Even if it takes 50 years, I don't care about that. That's not my issue. What I take issue is when you send a message to someone and they click on the chat to read the message and they don't reply. So you could send, like a question like, hey, how are you? And they click on the message. They click on the message and then they don't say anything. They don't reply. They just leave you unread. Now, here's my thing. If you cannot reply, that's fine. You could be busy or you just don't want to reply. That's fine. All I ask for is for you to not click on the message. If you're not ready to reply, don't click on the chat. Don't click on the chat if you're not ready to reply. It's that simple. It's not much to ask for. This goes for everyone. And here's why this is an issue. When you click on the chat, the other person is anticipating a response. And so when you click on the chat and you read someone's message only to not reply, only to then not reply, you have wasted that person's time. If that person had known that you were not going to reply, they could have been doing something else. They would have done something else with that time. So you basically wasted their time. That's the problem. You wasted their time. When you don't click on the chat, that's good because you're not wasting the other person's time. They're not anticipating a response because you didn't click on the chat. Are you not following me? So to save time, do not click on the chat when someone sends you a message, especially on WhatsApp. All right? Guys, clicking on chats and leaving people unread is antisocial behavior to some degree. Just stop doing that. If you're not ready to reply, just don't. Like, that's fine. If you're not ready to reply for whatever reason, that's absolutely fine. But don't click on the chat. Simple. If you're not ready to reply, you're also not ready to click on the chat. You can't have your cake and eat it too. There was this one person from a couple of years ago who would constantly click on my chat whenever I would send them a message. They would constantly click on my chat and constantly leave me unread. Like, they would do it multiple times, and I was like, you know what? No, I've had enough. Like, that's really disrespectful. It's disrespectful when you do it once, but when you do it over and over again, no, I had to block this person because it's flat out rude. Like, why click on the chat if you know you're not going to reply? Something to think about, people. All right. So anyway, the bottom line is, don't click on the chat if you're not ready to reply. Don't leave people unread. Don't do that. It's disrespectful. It's antisocial behavior. When you click on the chat, the other person is anticipating a response from you. Save that person time. If you click on the chat and the person is anticipating a response from you and you don't reply and you just leave them unread, you've wasted that person's time. That person could have been doing something else, but instead they were anticipating a response from you because you clicked on the chat. I hope I'm making sense. So yeah, if you truly are busy or you just don't want to talk right now, cool. Don't click on the chat. Do your thing. Don't click on the chat. Don't leave people on blue ticks. Don't do any of that, please. When you are ready to reply, then you can click on the chat. That, I think that makes more sense. It's a sign of respect, you know. I don't think it's much to ask for. So yeah, I'm gonna end this, and yeah, take care. Please like, subscribe, and all the best.